A Lecce vs Atalanta BC prediction, team news, lineups preview. Following a glorious climax to last season, Atalanta BC begin their latest league campaign on Monday, as they travel south to meet Lecce at Stadio Via del Mare. The Europa League winners were beaten by mighty Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup, but now they resume domestic duties, aiming for a 7th straight win on Serie A's opening match day. Match preview. Bringing precious silverware back home to Bergamo after a 61-year wait, Atalanta somehow overcame an apparently invincible Bayer Leverkusen side in last season's Europa League final, capping off Gian Piero Gasperini's remarkable reign at the club. Gasp has overseen La Dea's transformation from Serie A strugglers to continental contenders, and Ademola Lookman's spectacular hat-trick not only sealed the deal in Dublin but also healed wounds from losing to Juventus in the Coppa Italia final 1 week earlier. Atalanta ultimately finished just behind Juve in the league standings, claiming 4th place ahead of Bologna by winning 6 of their last 7 league matches and suitably wrapping up a memorable season. Intent on continuing in that vein this year, their plans have been somewhat scuppered by injuries and transfer unrest, as Gianluca Scamacca and Giorgio Scalvini will both be sidelined for several months, while Tun Koopmeiners and El Bilal Touré seem set to leave. A 2-2 draw against AZ Alkmaar got the Nerazzurri's pre-season schedule underway last month, but 3-goal losses to Parma and FC Asti. Poli then preceded Wednesday's 2-0 defeat to Real Madrid in Warsaw. Now, La Dea's league campaign begins down at Via del Mare, where they have won on 3 of their last 4 visits, including a 2-0 victory in May. Lecce have also returned to competitive action this season, and after exiting the Coppa Italia to Serie B opposition last summer, they avoided another upset in Monday's first-round tie against Mantova. The Salentini saw off their second-tier counterparts thanks to a late winner from last term's top scorer Nikola Kristovic, sending them into the next round and calming nerves after a rough run of results to end preseason. Having kicked off with a win over Werder Bremen, Lecce then came away empty-handed from games against Galatasaray, Huddersfield Town and Nice, so Luca Gotti will have been relieved to progress in the cup. After former boss Roberto D'Aversa was sacked following a post-match headbutt on Hellas Verona's Thomas Henry, ex-Chelsea assistant Gotti ultimately steered the Giallorossi to safety last season, even though they ended the 2023-24 campaign without a win in 5 games. Finishing 14th was enough to secure Gotti the job on a longer-term basis, and he will now seek just a second opening day win for Lecce. Last year, they won a Serie A opener for the first time in their history, having recorded 6 draws and 11 defeats in 17 previous attempts. Team news. In addition to the unfortunate Gianluca Scamacca, who was struck down by an ACL rupture during preseason, and Giorgio Scalvini, still sidelined by the injury that caused him to miss Euro 2024, fellow Italy international Nicolo Zaniolo is set to miss out on his Atalanta debut due to tendinitis. 3 other new boys, Ben Godfrey, Ibrahim Sulemana and recently signed striker Matteo Retegui should all feature, though, and captain Martin Darun returned to action against Real Madrid following his injury in the Coppa Italia final. Gian Piero Gasperini may also be without Rafael Toloi flexor and Sead Kolasinac muscular, so Godfrey could make his first start. Furthermore, Tun Koopmeiners, Ademola Lookman and El Bilal Touré are all trying to force moves away. Nonetheless, Charles de Ketelaere is still available and will hope to pick up where he left off last season. The Belgian, now signed permanently from AC Milan, has registered 8 league goals and 4 assists so far in 2024. Lecce's main marksman last term was Montenegrin striker Nikola Kristovic, and he will lead the Publian side's attack on Monday. Atalanta loanee Roberto Piccoli has left for Cagliari. Luca Gotti has also lost Gabriel Strefezza to newcomers Como and Marin Pongracic to Fiorentina, but Chialonda Gasper replaces the latter at centre-back and scored the opening goal against Mantova on his debut. Only long-term absentee Mohamed Kaba is set to miss the Salentini's Serie A opener, as he continues the long road back from a serious knee injury. Lecce possible starting lineup. Falcone, Gendry, Bascarado, Gasper, Gallo, Ramadani, Pierret, Unin, Marchwinski, Dorgu, Kristovic. Atalanta BC possible starting lineup: Musso, Godfrey, Hien, Jimsidi, Zappacosta, Darun, Ederson, Ruggieri, Pasalic, De Ketelaere, Redaguai. We say, Lecce 1-1 Atalanta BC. Considering they were mainly occupied with staying afloat in Serie A, Lecce lost only 7 times on home turf last season. And Atalanta will not be relishing a first-day trip to Via del Mare. La Dea's run-in to their opening league game has not been ideal either, while the hosts already have a morale-boosting cup win under their belts. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.